Hi, this is Boomer from Pulmonary Rehab. We're just going to do our morning exercise routine. So go ahead and follow along. Start off with some warm-up exercises. Go ahead and do some shoulder rolls, slow and controlled. A little bit to forward, and then the other direction. Excellent. Okay, go ahead and relax. Arms at your side. We're going to do arm curl and a shoulder press. The purpose for these exercises is just to mobilize those joints, which lubricates them and helps prevent injury and stiffness and soreness later on. And go ahead and relax. This time we're going to do some steps in place. Again, slow and controlled, keeping your upper body nice and still, using those abdominals. Okay. Now we'll add a little kick to those. Again, slow and controlled. Do this a few times. One more. And now relax. Hands out front, placed together with your right hand. You're going to go out to the side and rotate your upper body to follow your hand. Back to center. We're going to do this in both directions. And relax. Next thing we're going to do is head or neck rolls. Slow and controlled. This should not hurt. Okay? You might hear a little snap, crackle, pop. That's fine. Pain is not. Okay? Now the other direction. And now relax. Next thing we're going to have you do is come on up to the bar. All right? You'll step up to the bar or a countertop if you're at home. With your left hand on the bar, you're going to take your right foot out to the side, lead with the heel. Cross in front, lead with the heel. Your upper body or upper torso should remain still, okay, and rotate totally from the hip. Keep the knee straight, upper torso straight. You're going to do this for about 10 times, okay? At this point, we're going to have you turn around with your right hand on the bar, your left foot out to the side. Notice leading with the heel, cross in front, leading with the heel. Okay? About 10 times. And now relax. Then you will face your countertop or bar, whatever you're using. And we're going to do toe raises and heel raises. So up on your toes, rock back on your heels. Notice my knees are straight, my hips are straight, totally from my feet. Slow and controlled. We'll do this about 10 times. Slow and controlled. Now, one thing to notice with my hand touching the bar, it's a light touch. You want to use as little resistance here as possible. The goal is to work on your balance, okay? And you want to augment that as little as you can, get away with a touch. At this time, we'll switch to our band exercises. Whatever you're using, maybe it's a door, it's a rail of some sort, you will put your band around the rail, feet wide apart on the floor, nice wide base of support. Bring your arms fully back and then release. Slow and controlled. You'll do this about 10 times. Slow and controlled. It's really important that you have your feet properly placed on the floor so to keep your balance. You'll do 10, you'll turn around, and just the opposite. You'll step away from the bar again. You'll start with your arms in this fashion. Bring them straight forward to extend that elbow and back. Just like this. We're going to do this again approximately 10 times. And relax. You'll then turn around, do another set of 10 pulls, turn back around, and do another set of 10 pushes. All right, moving on. We are going to finish up with our strength portion. We're going to start off with some breathing exercises. We're going to have your hand on your chest, hand on your belly. This is called diaphragmatic breathing. You're going to take a breath 2 seconds in through your nose, causing your belly to move out and then exhale through pursed lips for 4 seconds. We call that the 2x4 method of breathing. 2 seconds in, 4 seconds out. When done properly, when you inhale, you will belly breathe. Your belly will move in and out, and the hand on your chest should remain still. We'll do 6 to 8 of these. Okay, do be careful. When you're doing this, you can get a little lightheaded. So make sure it's in a sitting position. At this point, we're going to move on to some rotational exercises. We will be using the same breathing technique in terms of the 2 seconds in and 4 seconds out. This time we're going to add some rotation. So we'll have our hands up. We're going to take a big breath in, 2 seconds, and then a 4-second rotation. We'll start off with the right elbow to left knee. 2 seconds forward, 4 seconds the other way. Slow and controlled. Notice while I'm doing this, my hands are level. I'm not reaching for the sky, and I'm keeping the upper body a level rotation. We're going to do this again 6 to 8 times, and then go ahead and relax. The next exercise we're going to do is a sit to stand. Actually, we're going to do 10. This will be without weights. We will start off with our hands across our chest like such. Take a big breath in, and as we stand up, we'll exhale. Slow and controlled. Notice when I go up as well as come back down, it's very slow and controlled. The goal is not to do 10 of them. The goal is to do them properly. And relax. Again, we would normally do 10. At this point, we will pick up your weights. Start off placing them in your lap. We're going to do an exercise called chicken wings. We start off with our weights in front of us. We bring up one elbow and then down. We're going to do this on each side. A couple of points with this. Want to make sure that you only bring your elbow up to shoulder height. Secondly, always make sure that you hold the weights up in front of you. And now relax. Again, ordinarily, you would do 10 of those. The next thing is we'll have your weights at your side. We are going to do hammer curls. We're going to alternate your hands. So first one, then the other. Also, for a little extra benefit, when you bring that weight down, you can bring it back behind you a bit. That works on those triceps, the backside of your upper arm. Slow and controlled. Again, you want to do about 10 on each side. At this point, we'll be doing the toughest of all the exercises that we do, and that is what we lovingly refer to as a Rocky Road sit-to-stands. With your weights up, you'll start. As you stand up, you bring those weights down, and then an arm curl, and finish it off with a press. Come back down, bring your arms down, and again sit. Slow and controlled. We're going to do 6 of these, generally speaking. Again, the goal is to do them properly, not to do the full amount. We're now going to give your upper body a little bit of a break. Put your weights at your knees. We're going to do knee raises. Now, an important part of this is that your upper body remains still. So in order to do that, you have to activate those abdominal muscles. So here we go. Slow and controlled. Also, with any exercise, when you're doing the maximal amount of exertion, you should be exhaling. When the minimal amount is when you inhale. So in this case, I'm going to exhale as I bring my knee up. Inhale as I bring it down. And now relax. We're going to continue working upper body muscles with your weights at your sides, parallel with the floor. You're going to bring them straight up, approximately waist high. Notice my shoulders are down and elbows to the back. Slow and controlled. You don't have to bring these weights up any higher than your waist. The goal is to bring those shoulders together, shoulders and elbows together and to the back. And again, we'll do about 10 of those. At this point, we'll have you relax for a moment. And we're going to finish up our weight exercises with our last set of sit-to-stands. Again, we're going to do 6. The goal is not necessarily to do all of them, but rather to do them properly. So this is a little bit different. We'll start with your weights up. We do the sit-to-stand and arm curl, and then bring your hands down and sit. Slow and controlled. Again, the goal is to do these properly. We're going to attempt to do 6 of them. And relax. That is all the weight exercises. Now we're going to finish up with some stretching. So I'll put the weights up. Oftentimes people review or look at stretching as something you do before and after you exercise, but I would recommend that you would think of these as the exercise. They are important. Okay? Stretching should be done every day. It helps prevent injury, helps prevent stiffness and soreness. We're going to start off with some leg stretches. Doesn't matter right or left. Put one foot forward, knee straight. You're going to go down as far as you can and hold it. You want to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. You should feel the stretch in the back of your calf as well as your leg. Okay? So you get down and you hold it, and then you come back up and go down one more time. The goal is not necessarily to touch your toe. The goal is to get in the stretch position and hold it. Go ahead and relax. You don't want to bounce. In other words, you don't want to bounce. What that does is it actually counteracts the whole purpose for doing the stress or doing the stretch in the first place. Switch legs. We're going to do the other one. We're going to get down and hold it, like I said, for the count of 10 to 15 or so. And relax. We're going to do those stretches twice on each side. Now we'll do some side stretch. You'll start off with your left hand to your side, right arm out, come up over the head, stretch to the side, come back to center, and then stretch to the other side. Slow and controlled. You're going to do that a couple of times. The next one, hands laced behind your head. Bring your elbows all the way forward, and then all the way back. Slow and controlled. And now relax. We have one last stretch to do. You're going to take your right hand, put it over your shoulder with your left hand, gently place it on your elbow, and gently kind of pull that elbow back. Again, this should not hurt. You should feel the stretch, but not feel any pain. And then we're going to go to the other side and relax. And there you have it. Those are the exercises for pulmonary rehab. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call. Call the main department number, and have a great day.